Hello and welcome back to another episode of OceanBlock. Today is just a single player episode. Hopefully we'll be getting together tomorrow to record some more as a group. But today I just kind of want to go over a few things that I have done on my own between episodes. So let's take a quick look. I don't know if I had these last time, but I've got the full diving suit now. I got that ring of magnetization. I've got a time in a bottle. So far I've got a little over 2 hours stored up in it. I'll show you what that's for here shortly. But let's take a look around here. You can see I've done a lot over there. I've done stuff over here. I know I had this going. I've been working on a few things. My power station right now is kind of a mess. I've got all these machines in here now. We're doing a little bit with getting some latex. So I've got the machine here for now. I'm going to do something better with that for the moment. So right now I'm just collecting the latex in there, and then doing some of the tiny dry rubber in there. It comes out of the latex. This is a soul extractor for doing the soul seeds. I made a blast chiller so that I could get ice and eventually get myself some ice seeds. What's this thing? Multi-serval press, because I've got blaze powder coming in through our sieving. I use that to make the blaze rods out of it. This 3 redstone furnaces I set up to process and make soul dust. You have to combine psyllium dust with cobblestone in a jar to make the soul cobblestone, and then you got to smelt the soul cobblestone into the soul stone, and then you smelt the soul stone, and then you get the soul dust. Kind of a pain in the butt process, but it's what it is. Let's see, induction smelter. I've been using that mostly to do our emeralds and diamonds out of that. See, enrichment chamber. You can see I used the enrichment chamber to process lapis. So that was 1 stack of lapis. Clusters made all of this lapis. And I do the same thing with the redstone. I just grab a stack of that, put it here in the enrichment chamber, let it do its thing, and it'll make me 12 stacks of redstone dust. And it just dumps directly into this chest. I've got a, what is this thing here? Metallurgic infuser that I needed to make some stuff for mechanism. The squeezer and the drying basin, I made the mechanical versions of those. The material stonework factory we got as a quest reward. I've got that set up right now just to make cobblestone, and then it pounds it into gravel, and then sand, and then finally into silicon. So yeah, we got never-ending silicon here. I'm not certain how far I was with this. I built up the Tinker Smeltery, kind of automated it a little bit. So you throw some stuff in there. Let me grab a stack of iron here, and this is all hooked up to our stuff there. And that should have been in the last episode. So if I throw some iron in here, it'll smelt down. I've got this lever here so that it will automatically pour the ingots. They go into this big crate, and then I've got pipes from that crate that go across into the drawer controller here. So we can collect everything, and then all of that goes into these compacting drawers here. So I've got my iron compacting drawers, so that's where all my iron's going to go. Go ahead and toss that in there to finish up that stack. Nothing big here, just stone cutter. We had the infusion stuff for no, what's it called now? I can't think of the name of mystical agriculture. I've got some seeds set up we'll go through here in a moment. I've tied all of the jars together, so we got blue ice under there for our sub-zero processes. The glowstone is for no temperature. If I really want this to be better, I think it's the what's that thing called? The waystone, the anchor thing that's in vanilla, I believe, works. It gives you the highest percentage for none. Of course, we got magma blocks for low temperature. We got the blue magma for high temperature. And if I want to go up to the best on that, I would have to go up to a beacon for high temperature, I believe is what it was. Let's see. I've got some ender tanks. This one is got lava, and that one's got water in it. So that this just fills this up here, the jumbo tank, and then it goes into this. So now we can get water anywhere. I'll show you the lava production here shortly. Of course, I had the fisher set up already, and that just pipes into this drawer here. This is just, right now, it's just got my junk net in there. I extended this out, and I had this built, these three anyways, and I extended that out a bit. I made a, what is this thing, igneous extruder. There's a piece of soil underneath it. There's blue ice on one side and lava on the other, and that makes basalt. And then the basalt goes into the auto hammer, comes out here, and then gets smelted, or gets sluiced through lava. Now, basalt only produces two things, either netherrack or netherite nuggets. So, underneath here, there's a drawer controller. With two drawers on it. One drawer is locked to netherite nuggets, which then are piped directly into our large crate here. And then anything else, which would be the nether rack from that process, gets pulled into the other drawer, which is not locked. And then that gets pulled directly back into here so that it can be crushed. Now this drawer is locked, so this can only pull netherrack in there. Any other things that come out of sluicing the netherrack go directly into this chest here as well, and then they get sorted in our system over here. I've got an ender chest here, which is hooked up to a mob farm over there, which I'll show you here in a moment. And then, of course, I've been setting up a little bit of storage in here. So I've crafted all these compacting drawers just for the different types of metals that we're able to smelt or do alloys for. And then this is just all stuff that is coming from like our mob farm, like the slime and the sky slime, arrows and basalts and blitz stuff, and of course the raw animal products, chicken, pork, beef, venison, so on and so forth, because I'm using blurst earth in that farm over there. So most of this is all coming out of that farm. Some of the other stuff here is not, like this stuff here is usually coming either from the fishing. If I put the bait in there, then I can get these items. From there, this is from sluicing endstone, and endstone can be made with glowstone and lava in the temper jar. So I've done a little bit of that, so that's why I got 8 shulker shells here. I haven't made shulker boxes out of it. More stuff that comes out of the mob farm, and just stuff that's come from either the trees or things, mob drops, of course, just miscellaneous stuff. See here we have 308 netherite debris scraps. It takes 9 of those plus a bucket of lava in one of the jars to make 1 debris scrap. So yeah, it takes a lot to get anywhere with that. Mob souls are coming from the mob farm. This stuff here, the fertilized essence, is coming from the mystical agriculture crops. Occasionally dropping sticks are coming from all of our wood, our trees. I've moved all of those into here, so we got oak, dark oak, spruce, that one which I can't think of, birch, jungle, and acacia all feed into there, as well as some mineral, and all of those are growing over here. So what I did was I made some drawer controller slaves. These are connected to this network of drawers using oak trim underneath. So you just put the hopper botany pots on top of the slaves, and anything that gets collected gets dumped into the system. So all of the sticks that all 7 of these trees produce go into this stick drawer, and then the logs and the saplings go into these drawers here. Mineral also drops these mineral berries, and oak and dark oak also drop apples. So all of that stuff gets filtered in here. I moved our cobble generator. It's underneath this compacting drawer here. So we have 120,000 cobblestone blocks, and this compacts up to 2x compressed. So we have 1,478 2x compressed cobblestone. I'm compacting gravel as well, and dirt, just in case we need them. Regular sand you cannot put in the compacting drawer. If you put it in there, you wind up with sandstone instead. So you have to start with 1x compressed sand, and then I'll give you the 2x and the 3x in there. And dust doesn't compact at all. And then this is just extra stuff, the sea pickles and some cactus that I had in my storage I threw in there. We are growing them in botany pots over by the house. Now these blocks here, these are compact machines. So let me come over here, and in order to use them you need this thing here, the personal shrinking device. So I'm going to come over here. This is my lava production. So if I right click on this, it takes us inside the block. And in here I've got, what is this, 10, 13 tempered glass jars with auto processing blocks on top of them that are doing nothing but producing lava. So we've got a tier 3 cobble gen that goes into the drawer that feeds all these. The lava goes into the jumbo tank here and also gets distributed into this ender tank so that we can grab lava outside of this machine. Now if this is full, and normally the machine, these would stop if there's no space to put them. So in order to get around that, you put an item trash can here. So if this is full, it still makes those little capsule things, but they go into the trash, and the machine keeps processing. And then this block is also chunk loaded, so this will always run even when we're not inside the machine. And then just for fun, I did the same thing with another small compacting machine here. I just set up an enchanting area inside of it. I might move it at some other point. It's just right now I put it in there just so that I didn't have a lot of room on the island for it. So I put that away. I had all my farms set up last time. That's where the cobble gen was. I just kind of moved things around a bit. I set up some chests here temporarily that I've been throwing things in just for the time being while I'm getting ready to set up a digital storage at some point. Let's see, we had, I think we had this last time, the netherwort. I've got a chest full of netherwort that's grown in a botany pot, and that is full. I moved the cotton into here so that we could have some cotton production. And then I made some nature crops, and that's growing here, and that one just started not too long ago. And then I decided to do some wheat here because I've been eating a lot of sandwiches, so I need bread for that. And it's easier just to constantly grow it in a pot. These were trees at one point, and of course they're downstairs now, so they're ready for whatever else we can put in here. And then I made some red and brown mushrooms using essence, dirt and nature essence to make some red mushrooms and some brown mushrooms, and I'm growing those. We of course had our sugar cane already. This is the sky slime from the saplings we got off that slime island. Of course, we got a full crate of bamboo here. We got a full thing of cactus. Sea pickles. We got sea pickles for days. Kelp. We got a full thing of kelp. Over here, I got these ender lilies from sluicing the endstone. So I planted that. We've got a full chest of ender pearls and a few extra ender lily seeds. And these are growing on an ender pearl block, which is 9 ender pearls make a block and they grow faster. I also got a chorus flower that I planted. So now we have an entire chest of chorus fruit and a few more chorus flowers. We already had the mailbox set up. And then over here, I added in a mob farm, which is semi-turned off at the moment. This is blurst earth, and to turn it off, you flood it. But because it's a little bit large on the inside, there's still some spots that don't get flooded, and you still got a few mobs that spawn even though it's turned off. So we're using the mob grinder, which I put a few upgrades in. I think I put in beheading and maybe sharpness, or no, what is that one, luck or treasure or something? I can't think of what it was. And then that goes into, anything that's dropped goes into an absorption hopper, which then pipes into this crate and then goes into this ender chest, which is linked to our system over there. And then this is an ender inhibitor, which is fairly easy to make, and this prevents any endermen from teleporting out of the system. So if I come over here, I can do this real quick, retract the water, and you can just see how fast and noisy this machine is. So as soon as these guys move, they'll get caught up in the fans and pulled into there. And you can see in here everything is just zipping through this crate pretty quickly and going into the system. Alright, I'm going to turn this off because it's noisy. Alright, make sure I got my water. Alright. Then I believe I had some of this done last time, maybe. My Botania area, I had a couple of endoflames, and I now have like 6 endoflames. I set up the little thing here so to constantly feed them. Right now they are eating blocks of sulfur. So we got a use for all that sulfur we've been collecting with all our sluicing. And then I've gotten alchemy catalysts underneath this so that we can make other things. Of course, our runic altar, and I was able to make all of our runes from that. We have all 16 flowers and all 16 petals. I've got the botany pot here for the mystical flower crop so that we can make more flowers as needed. And then this is just some living wood, living rock, and then of course ender pearls and mana pearls and mana diamonds. Then in here we've got some mana steel, the terra steel that was given to me by one of the other guys. Here I did make the terrestrial agglomeration plate so that I could make some, and I did make it. That's working. I am working on the Elven Gateway. I just need to fill up the other mana pool, put the other mana pylon on there, and then right click this to open the gateway. Now this might not work because I tried this on my single player world, and like you would do it, the gateway would light up and then it would disappear. So I don't know if it's broken, but we're going to try it anyways to see if we can get that quest done. If it doesn't work, I think if we look at the quest, let me come into Botania. I think the only things there, we have elementium ingots. We do have elementium seeds that we got in a quest reward. So it's not a big deal if we can't open the portal. We can still get the elementium. Gaia Spirit, you have to fight the Gaia Guardian, and Dice of Fate is drops after you fight Gaia Guardian version 2. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh, and yeah, I'm sorry. This also extracts experience, so I've got a jumbo tank here collecting experience, so we can put this valve on here and we can collect levels of experience like that and use them for other things. All right. Move to the quiet side of the island, away from the animals in the mob farm. And yes, I know we've got the mufflers here, not that, here, where we could turn off all of those sounds over there. But I'm not going to worry about it at this moment. So, that's everything that I have worked on. So, we need to start collecting some rewards and then seeing what kind of goodies we get from that. So let me do this real quick. I'm going to put my ring of magnetization on. I take it off when I go over towards the Botania area, otherwise it'll suck up all the stuff that we're trying to feed to our endoflames. Let me move things in here. I probably don't need to have that. All these buckets, maybe one bucket. The wrench I want, shears I don't need on me, torches I probably don't need. I want to keep the time in a bottle on me, just because if it's in your inventory then it will constantly gain time, and then you use that to speed things up. So like let me see, what can I speed up? Maybe these mushrooms or something. I will do the wheat crop. So you just right click on it, and you can go up to 256, and that just uses up your time and makes this grow faster for a short period of time anyways. So what are we up to now? I had 3 hours in it, so a little less than 3 hours now. So you store up the time to use it to make things happen faster. All right, so get that out of the way. So we got 27 slots available here. So let's go through our quest lines. Let's start at the top. Nothing there. So storage. See, we created the basic bin, a white laser lens, okay, advanced bin, silicon, got plenty of that, and common black hole unit, a stone-matic, lovely. Nothing useful there. Digital storage, Black Panda gave me a controller that he got as a quest reward, so I'll gladly take that. Oh wow, got a 256k storage block. That'll come in handy. Is there anything else in digital? I don't think so. I'm getting ready to go down this quest line here. We are going to do this instead of the ME. We're going to do the refined storage. Yeah, refined storage. I can never remember them. Okay, so is our digital storage Flux network. I've created everything for our Flux network. So you start off with the Flux dust, which is redstone and titanium with lava in a tempered glass jar over low temperature. So I made a bunch of that. So we got more Flux dust. We made the Flux controller, which is Flux cores, Flux dust, and Flux blocks. So that gave us Flux configurator. I think I made one of those already too. Flux points are, what are Flux points are? 4 Flux cores and a block of redstone. I got some more Flux cores. Flux plugs. I got a Flux core out of that, and that Flux plugs are Flux block and 4 Flux cores. And Flux storage is there's basic, Herculean, and Gargantuan. I think we did basic, which is Flux blocks and some panes of glass. And we got another Flux block out of that. Alright, let's see what else we got. Industrial foregoing. We made the latex processing unit, which was iron, redstone, pity machine frame, furnace, water, and latex. And we got a cobalt pickaxe head. Okay. Thermal. I'm probably not going to walk through these recipes, just go through and collect things. Blast chiller, we made that. And we got the Prudentium apples. Okay. Multi-servo press. Simple machine frames. Redstone furnace. Mob imprisonment tool. That'll come in handy. Let's see, Botania is where we got a ton of stuff. So we made the Petal Apothecary. Obsidian boat, pure daisy. Let's see, we made the 8. Let's see, so we get some stone and some oak logs. Living wood, we made that. So we got a pink laser lens. Living rock gives us a small crate. Let me check how my inventory's doing. It's still going for a little bit. Mana pools, demonic slate, catalyst. We made the alchemy catalyst. And that gives us an energizing rod basic. We made the runic altar, blessed earth. Don't need that. Terrestrial agglomeration plate gives us crystallite leggings. Terrasteel ingots gives us peak mycelial generator, and IF generators are completed. Okay. We made the oven gateway core, the glimmering wood, and the living wood for that. And that gives us, what did that give us? Quartz enriched iron seeds. I was going to make those. Okay, one less thing off my list. Let me check my inventory real quick. All right, let me clean up my inventory real quick and sleep, and I'll be right back with you, and we'll collect the rest of our rewards. Okay, let's take a look and see what we got next. Back into the quest book. We got all the runes. So we got Rune of Water, gives us simple machine frames. Rune of Fire, Energy Hopper, okay. Rune of Earth gives us Ender Pouch, that'll come in handy. Rune of Air gives us another Obsidian Boat. Let's see. Winter gives us Flux Plug. Those are handy. Rune of Envy, we get the Flux Point. Another good thing. Rune of Pride, Energizing Rods. Another one. Rune of Sloth, another Mob Imprisonment tool. Okay. Rune of Lust, Tier 3 Storage Module. Rune of Wrath will give us a Prudentium Growth Accelerator. Rune of Mana, a Pity Black Hole unit. Rune of Gluttony gives us Mana Steel Chestplate. Rune of Greed, Chrysolite Helmet. Rune of Autumn, Constantin Excavator. Okay, don't really need it. Rune of Summer gives us Nether Seeds. Okay, I think I was going to make those too. Rune of Spring gives us a Cyan Laser Lens. Okay, got that there. Dump some of this junk off real quick. This empty chest here, just we'll sort it later. Let's see what's next. Back into our quest line. Okay, so storage opened up, so we got a Pity Black Hole unit. We got it as a reward. Dimensional Cell. Okay, don't know what that's for. Industrial Foregoing. What did we get out of this? Was IF generators. Ring of the Mantle. Don't know what it does. Power. Energy Hopper. Another Ring of the Mantle. Alright. Mystical Agriculture. So, we made ice seeds. Get some bronze boots out of that. Cow seeds, and that was just a bunch of beef and the soul jars in that soul extractor thing. Make cow seeds. So we got copper clusters. Whoopee. Rubber seeds. We got light blue laser lens. Aluminum seeds. Prudentium scythe. Sheep seeds. Magenta laser lens, chicken seeds, oak lower roof, pig seeds, sigil of the blood lamp. Okay. Mystical flower seeds, big crate, copper seeds, dirt seeds. Okay. Let's see, iron seeds. Got some extraction conveyor upgrades. Redstone seeds. We got the uncommon shader grab bag. Tertium essence. Tier 2 storage module. Rabbit seeds. Lapis cluster. Quartz enriched iron seeds, which we just got as a reward. Singularity tank. Okay. Let's see, Imperium Essence, made that. Knowledge Concentrator, okay. Elementium Seeds, we got as a reward. Mystical Orange Petals. Supremium Essence, we just made the essence. Ring of Far Reach. And then Insanium Essence, we just made the essence there. That gives us a Supremium Furnace. Okay, that's kind of handy. Okay, let's see. premium furnace. Let me just swap this around real quick and put it up here. These things are so fast. Let me just dump this stuff real quick and I'll show that to you. Now, if we were to say get some coal, get some cobblestone there. So if we put some coal in here and put this stack of cobblestone in there, look how fast that is smelting. It's crazy. All right. Back to our quest rewards. Let's see what we got now. Miscellaneous. A lot of stuff in here. I made the mega torch. I got a mob fan out of that. The dread lamp. We got a prudentium furnace. Feral flare lantern. Gives us mana steel leggings. See, I made an iron wand. Got some more flux cores. Diamond wand. Aterium chest plate. Let's see. Building gadgets. Yellow laser lens. Copy paste gadget gives us a swapping wand. Destruction gadget. Blue laser lens. Charging station. Item filter. Okay, so I combined the pipes together to get a universal pipe. And that gives us terrasteel chest plate. That's a pretty good reward. Let's see, so item trash can. So we made the regular one I already collected on that. Liquid trash can. Another obsidian boat. Energy trash can. What's that? Slimy mycelial generator. Ultimate trash can. Great fairy ring. Okay, so absorption hopper. What is this thing? Expanded tank construction. No idea. Upgrades. Gives us an energizing rod, another one. Anything else in this one? No. Mini utilities. We made the blurst earth. And blurst earth is really easy to make. That is a semi-stable ingot, which is iron, a stick, and a diamond. You just kind of got to do it fast. If you leave this, it's kind of slow, but if you leave it in your inventory and don't do anything with it, it will kill you. So make your blurst earth as quickly as you can. From that, we get a storage upgrade 5. Okay, that's useful. You have anything else? That's it. That's all of our rewards. We got a whole boat ton of stuff. Let me just toss this in here, and I'll get all this stuff sorted later. A lot of junk to go through. All right, so I want to make a couple of seeds, and then we'll end this episode. So let's take a look in here real quick. I've got some obsidian, some tertium, and prosperity seeds. So let's go ahead and get this on the altar. Prosperity seeds, tertium, and obsidian. And these don't matter what order they're put on in there. You don't have to follow the diagram. This on there. I've got a redstone block underneath. It'll automatically start crafting it. There we go. Got our obsidian seeds. Put that aside, and then we'll collect those rewards at the end. Netherite. I made some netherite ingots, so let's go ahead and make some netherite seeds out of it. So, same thing. Put those down. Put the netherite down. Put our prosperity seed base in there. And And boom, we got netherite seeds. Okay, what's next? We have soul jars with wither skeleton. Now, this is just to make the withered skeleton souls. It's just 80 pieces of coal, and the soul jars, empty soul jar and the soul extractor will give you the withered skeleton souls that you need to do that. Another thing we have to do here is we have to make a soul seed base. I think it's what it's called. These are supremium essence, so we've got to get our supremium up out of there. So to do that, you take a prosperity seed and combine it with 2 soulium dust to give you the soulium seed base. Put down our supremium essence, 1 soul jar on each pedestal, and then our soulium seed base in the center. And boom, we have wither skeleton seeds. So that will give us the essence we need to make wither skulls and necrotic bones and things like that. Alright, so this is for making endstone. So endaglomeratio, let's see if we can look at the recipe for that, was endstone, chorus fruit, and purple blocks. So endstone again is easy to make. Chorus fruit I've got growing, and purple blocks are just for popped chorus fruit, which you just take chorus fruit, put it in a furnace, makes a purple block. Vanilla mechanics there. So we've got our Imperium essence for endaglomeratios, and our prosperity seed base. Boom, we got our end seeds, and looks like I had one more set up in here, and this is draconium. Draconium you get from draconium dust from sieving, sluicing the endstone, crushed endstone. And so we're going to go ahead and put our seed base in there. We're going to put our 4 supremium essences down, and our 4 draconium ingots. And there we go. There's our draconium seed. Go ahead and put that up in here as well. And let's take a look at our quest rewards. So, mystical agriculture. So, up here we have our obsidian seeds, which gives us some more flux cores. Excellent. The end seeds give us an infinity backpack. Oh, good lord. Wither skeleton seeds will give us a supreme machine frame. Okay. Netherite seeds will give us some tertium growth accelerators. Okay. Let me get this stuff put away, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, well that's it for this episode. We just wanted to collect our rewards. I wanted to share that with you, make a few things, just to show you kind of what I was up to since the last time I recorded. So next time we should be together as a group, and or at least most of us, and we'll see what we get up to then. So until next time, this is Desert Rat. Have a good one. Goodbye.